Woohoo! So I've been a cashier for a couple years now at a grocery store, and I've learned a couple of things from being behind the register, and I wanted to make a video about a couple of things that maybe people from the outside don't know about. Like, if you've never been a cashier, you probably don't know these things. Specifically, things not to say to your cashier, whether they're just rude or not necessary or funny, I figured I would make a video just talking about that because I feel like a lot of people don't understand what it's like to be on the receiving end of some of this nonsense. One of the biggest questions I've been asked when I'm standing at the front of my register, waiting for customers to show up is, were you waiting here just for me? Bitch, I don't know you. I was not waiting here just for you. I'm waiting here for anybody. Like, seriously? Was I waiting just for you? Who are you? Who are you even? The second thing I hear a lot is, you look like you could use some business. No, I look like I could use a break. I don't need your business right now. I'm standing there by myself. Chances are, I've been working for hours without a break, busy as heck, especially on weekends. And I just find it so funny because I know a lot of people are like, they either like feel bad that like I'm standing there and they're like, hey, like they come up with their full cart of groceries, they're like, hey, come check me out. So they want to say something, to break the ice. But that's not it. Along the same lines as you look like you could use some business, I hear a lot of, let's put you to work. Thanks so much. As if I haven't been working this whole time. You're right. I need to get to work. I've been scanning groceries for 4 hours without a break. And when I'm not scanning groceries, I'm organizing candy and, doing all this other stuff, whatever people tell me to do. And the moment I get like 5 seconds to myself, let's put you to work. Got it, lady. Something I think that we're all guilty of, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, is over-explaining things when we go through the register. Like, I'll have people come up and I'll be like, do you want your milk in a bag? And they're like, yeah, actually, I could use it in a bag because, I have to walk upstairs when I have to go to my house and put my groceries away. And like 5 years ago on May 14th, I spilled a gallon of milk in my car and it smelled really bad. And then my sister got in the car and she thought it smelled really bad. And now I have a bad relationship with my sister. Stop it. I don't care. I really don't care. You can just say, stop it. Yes, I would like a bag for my milk. You were literally just talking. You're wasting your breath. Now, if it leads to something else, great. But chances are your cashier is not going to care. They see hundreds of people every day. In and out in 5 seconds. Not 5 seconds. That would be fast. But like in and out in like 5 minutes. We really don't have time to get to know you. I mean, I would love to, but I don't have the time. And there's 5 people behind you that are like, let's go. Now, if there's no one behind you, feel free to give your life story. That's fine. If you need somebody to talk to, that's great. Continuing on from that, your cashiers are not your therapists. Trust me, we have our own problems. And we're making minimum wage probably. So chances are we're going through some stuff too. We're not getting paid to fix your problems. Like, I've had people come up and be like, oh, can you put that item back? And I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Could have stopped right there. But they're like, yeah, because I can't afford stuff because, I just got a divorce and, all this stuff and I've got court fees and legal fees. I'm like, oh my God, what do you want me to say? Like, are you expecting me to go like, oh, let me void a bunch of this stuff off and give it to you for free? It doesn't work that way. And as if I'm going to be like, oh, my friend Jack is a lawyer and he would probably help you pro bono. What are you expecting? It doesn't make any sense. Probably the most annoying thing is it free? If it doesn't scan right, is it free? I know we've probably all heard of this. Beating a dead horse, but still, it's so obnoxious. Especially because my store's policy is if it scans wrong, you do get it for free. I mean, you only get one of them for free, but a lot of people are very annoying about it. Like, they'll go, oh, well, I thought this was a different price, so, like, is it free now? Like, I'd have to go verify that it is the wrong price. Let me go check. I walk off, I find out you're right. It is the wrong price. I come back and go, oh yeah, it is the wrong price. And I've had people just go, wow, so that means it's free, right? I'm getting it for free. Yes, you're getting it for free. That's wonderful that I get it for free. Got it. Thank you. Yes, I'm giving it to you for free. I love free things. Shut up. Now, if you ever start off your sentence with the phrase, you need to stop yourself right there. We don't need to do anything. Now, sometimes there are things that we do need to do. You gotta let us know. But if you're doing it in like a very angry way, I've experienced so many people that they'd say, well, you need to change this display. You need to turn this sign around. Me? I'm a cashier. I don't do shit. Back there. They'll come up and be like, oh, the meat department said this, so you need to... Do I look like the meat department to you? No. I don't need to do anything. My job is to fix the price at the register. I will then tell somebody, hey, there's this issue going on, but don't tell me I need to do this, that, and the other. Please don't tell me how to do my job. Please. I've been doing it for years. I know how to do it. I don't need you telling me what I need to do. Now, this next point, I think it just comes from people not realizing what it's like to work retail. But I've got so many people that come up to me, and specifically on Fridays, they're like, hey, thank God it's Friday, right? And I'm like, no, I gotta work the next 2 days, like 8-hour shifts. I don't want to be here. Thank God it's Friday does not exist when it comes to retail. It really doesn't. People are always like, yes, I have the weekend, because they probably worked in like an office or at a school or, whatever, and where they have the weekend off. Retail doesn't take breaks on weekends. It just doesn't. In fact, the weekends are the worst. We dread Fridays because it means, guess what? The next 2 days are gonna be hell for you. I love Mondays. I fucking love Mondays. Because there's no one in the store. No one goes shopping on Mondays. So when people are like, ugh, Monday, I'm like, Monday! And people are like, yay, Friday. I'm like, Friday. Now we all know about the, I want to speak with your manager tone. We've all heard it. We've all been there. What I love, though, is when I would be scheduled as a cashier, but I'm actually qualified to be a supervisor. They say, I want to speak to your manager. I want to speak to your supervisor. I'm like, girl, that's me. What you want? And they're like, no, I want to talk to your manager. I'm like, my manager ain't here. You're talking to me. What did you want? And then they're like, oh, because they probably just pissed me off or were like really snotty with me, not expecting me to be the person that's going to fix the problem or thinking they could go to somebody higher up. And when they do, like, if you are snotty and like really bitchy to your cashiers and they ask to speak to your manager, chances are that manager is going to take their side. I mean, granted, a lot of times, if you complain enough, the manager just gives you something for free to get you to shut up. That's not how I roll. I can't tell you how many times I've come up to a cashier and be like, hey, what's going on? And the customer instantly just starts in with, blah, 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 yelling at me over a problem my department has no control over. And I don't give them what they want if they're rude. If they're nice and they're like, oh, I saw this price and it wasn't ringing up correctly, so I just wasn't sure what we would do about that. I'd be like, oh, here, let me fix that for you real quick, and I'll give them exactly what they wanted because they were nice. But if you're like, well, this is that, this needs to happen, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening because I am not giving you what you want. And my final point on this list is asking stupid questions. Not like the ones previously, like, were you waiting for me, or stuff like that. But I've had people that walked in through the front doors and go, excuse me, where are your carts? All of our carts are in all the entrances. So I just had to look at them and go, how did you get in here? And they'll go, oh, I went through this entrance. I'm like, right there, and I'm pointing at the carts, like right in their line of sight, and they're like, I didn't say that. I've had people come up to me and say, where are your gift cards? While I'm standing in front of the giant gift card wall. Open your eyes, thank you. Everybody has their stories about, that one dumb customer I know we've all had that. But I've had several people come in and ask me if we discontinued bread and cereal because they just couldn't find them. Now, logically, would a grocery store discontinue bread or cereal? Just in general? Sorry, we just stopped carrying bread because it wasn't selling well enough. What? Also, none of our cereal was selling either, so we just got rid of it, you know? Who needs that? Well, that's my list of the top 10 things you should probably never say to your cashier or ask your cashier. Now, my experience is probably going to differ from, other people's experiences. There are some cashiers that are like, I love being a cashier. I've never had any of these issues. I envy you. There are some people who are like, oh my god, my problems are way worse when I'm a cashier. I've got people asking way dumber questions. Great, leave a comment in the box below because I would love to hear other people's stories. It's so fun to hear all the nonsense and shenanigans that go down at other retail places. And I know that my experiences are specific to a grocery store, but, I'm sure a lot of people have had my same experiences, whether they were at a grocery store or not. So, for all of you customers out there who have never been a cashier or never worked retail, take this list into consideration the next time you go into a store and you want to speak to a manager, or you want to put someone to work. Chances are, they're not going to be happy when you say that stuff. But if you like this video, feel free to leave a like, subscribe for more videos. I will be posting more often now. I just got Wi-Fi installed in my apartment, so I'll be able to edit videos and upload them more quickly. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya!